Hi, this is Everett Demorier, and this is our third uh, social distancing stories from the pages of the Invention of Everything. And we chose this one because this is socially, it's a weird time. I mean, when we're out, when we go out to get the things that we need, we're we feel ruder than we normally would with people. We keep our distances, we follow the rules. And sometimes it's easy to come back and think that and feel like we did something wrong because we weren't, as friendly as normally we were, and people weren't as friendly to us. But it's an odd time, it's a strange time, but it's a great time to read a story called Riley the Dog. So I went to the smartest source I could find, which was Riley the Dog, for advice on this time. So here we go. There are a few things in my household that I have complete veto power over. Not many, but there are a handful. For example, when my wife and children wanted pets, I said no. I felt bad about it, but the answer was no. I didn't want us to be one of those pet houses. Now, don't get me wrong, pets are great. I mean, they're cute, they're fun, they're entertaining, I get it. But having animals means you're tied down, you're running home to feed them or letting them out or to exercise them. And I wanted us to be able to travel and to move around freely without having to be animal caretakers. So I said no pets. And to their credit, my family reacted in a way that made me proud. There was no complaints from Debbie or the kids. There were no tears. They all took it extremely well. And one morning, this would have been about 3 years later, I was feeding the cats when Debbie and the kids said that they wanted a dog. And I said, "What? A dog? Absolutely not. No dogs." And they took it well. Then about 3 years later, when they asked for another dog, I said, "Absolutely not. We already had a dog." But they said a new dog would be a companion to Abby, our golden retriever. And they added that its second dog wasn't more work from the dog that we had. And once again, I pulled my veto power out and I said, no. Sorry, but no. We would not be a house with two dogs. I mean, who has two dogs anyway? That's like having two swimming pools or two basements. Why would anyone want more than one? And 5 years later, after Murphy died, we went back to only one dog. So you get the picture. So we got Riley. Now, the difference between Riley and the other dogs that we had two golden retrievers and a basset hound, is that Riley's a mixed breed dog. And after having 3 purebreds, I've realized that there are breeds that are bred to do something. They're bred to hunt or to herd or to show something. And their DNA is telling them to herd or to protect or to point first. Then if they have some free time left over, they can be a pet. Now, many breeds make excellent pets, so it says so right in the book. I got a dog book up there that says so. But some are first and foremost bred to do something else first. When you take out that breeding, rip out the generations of DNA, and force a dog to react a certain way to be on the lookout for a specific action, and strip the dog down to its basic structure, you allow the dog to just be a dog. And when you get to be just a dog, you have the opportunity to see the world through a regular old dog's eyes. And frankly, dogs have it all figured out. Riley, our dog, has it all figured out. So here is what Riley wanted me to tell you about life. The first thing is, where you are is the place to be. Riley doesn't wonder if there's someplace better upstairs or around the corner. All he knows is that right here, right now, is where it's at. This is the center of the universe and where he's happy and grateful. He doesn't regret or second guess. This moment, this time, is the best time that there is or will ever be. The second is, all memories are good memories. Riley doesn't mentally file away the time you bumped his nose when you walked past him in the middle of the kitchen. He forgot how Abby got 3 more dog biscuits than he did, and has no clue that you could have walked him in earlier on Sunday morning, but you just chose not to. Riley doesn't know how to keep memories like that, or what to do with them even if he did. He doesn't understand what envy or jealousy or bitterness is. And if he did, he would just abandon it. because it would bore him. The third is, as great as life is, there is always room for new people. Riley loves the people that are around him and is constantly with them forever. But when a new person enters his life, he reacts as if this is the first person he ever met. Riley doesn't treat his 10th friend any less than his first friend. Everyone who enters his world is amazing, valuable, and worth getting to know. And he does not respond to people based on how they respond to him. He doesn't care. He focuses on them regardless of what they think about him. And that's what Riley wanted me to tell you. That's Riley the dog. Stay safe.